Just getting ready for our ceremonies, and there we see the tale of today. Women's bronze medal went in 7 games to Kazumi Ishikawa, and all Japanese at first. She beat Mio Hirano. Then Lee Sang-soo, he delighted us with his athletic skills as he beat Chien-An. And then what a dramatic women's final. Unbelievable final with Zhu Yuling standing firm to beat Lu Shiwen. Then, well, what better note could we finish on? The underdog wins, the number 7 seed wins. Lin Goyan beats Fan Zhendong. Well, this has been, without any question whatsoever, a tournament in Ahmedabad to remember. A wonderful tournament. I shall certainly remember it. And for me to see Lin Goyan come good, well, wonderful.
Indian Olympic Association.
Now we've seen the magnificent trophies.
Shri Om Soni, President, Madhya Pradesh Table Tennis Association, and Shri Jayesh Acharya.
And very shortly we will have our presentation party.
Friends.
So here we go. And prize money, of course, well, first place, 7,000 US dollars. And there we have our various guests in the Giants, Mr. C.K. Chien. There we have a very thoughtful Zhu Yuling, just awaiting a prize of $7,000. Runner-up is 3,500. Going all the way down the list to 700 for positions 11 to 16.
Organizing Secretary.
And our master of ceremonies introducing everybody. Lu Shiwen, a little pensive, thinking of what might have been, but what wasn't to be.
Will florally welcome Shri MP Singh,
and
Secretary General, Table Tennis
I think those young ladies have caught the cameraman's eye.
Will do the honors of
so various presentations that have been made with the distinguished guests lining up. So a presentation made to Dan Raj Chowdhury, who's been very much the advisor here and Secretary General of the Table Tennis Federation of India. He must be delighted with the 3-day tournament, and well, he couldn't have wished for a better finish. He couldn't have wished for 2 better finals, and I think we all forgot that it was China versus China. What we saw was fantastic sport, fantastic table tennis. A credit to all 4 finalists, and a credit to the sport.
To Shri Arvind Banerjee. May I request
so our presenters will be Jaimin Bahat, Regional Head Gujarat ICI Bank, and Arun Banerjee, the Treasurer of the Table Tennis Federation of India. MP Singh, the Secretary General of the Table Tennis Federation of India. He'll be making presentations, as will Anuj Mehta, Senior Vice President of Transstadia, Dinesh Kapadia, the Secretary General of the Sports Authority of Gujarat, and Vipul Mitra, President of the Gujarat State Table Tennis Association. C.K. Chien, one of our referees. And the players wait patiently. Lu Shiwen may be texting home in Guangzhou, China. And there is Zina Sim, our competition manager. There's Kazumi Ishikawa, again texting Tokyo. And all the pleasantries that are taking place, and nice memorabilia. And Fan Zhendong, well, he was the favourite, he was the top seed, he was the man expected to win. But instead of 7,000 US dollars, his prize is 3,500.
World Swimming Federation.
Nevertheless, he gave to what was a final to remember, and Maybe he's thinking back to Hyderabad in 2012 when he beat Lin Goyan in the final of the junior boys singles event at the World Junior Championships.
Divya Pandya will florally welcome Shri Om Soni, President Madhya Pradesh.
There's more to come from Liu Shiwen, the runner-up, and of course her massive goal is to be at the Olympic Games when we come to Tokyo. Lin Goyan, the winner. It's the biggest day of his career, without a doubt. This supersedes anything that this young man has ever achieved in the past. And when we saw him on the first day of play, then we never thought he'd win the tournament. But here, Speedy Gonzalez, Grease Lightning with hand skills. Well, hand skills you only dream of. I don't know that you can really coach anybody to have hand skills like that. I think it is just something that is God-given. With the speed at which he plays. And look, he's actually made Fan Zhendong look quite sedentary. Very thoughtful from Lin Goyan, and I'm not surprised he's thoughtful. Enjoy the moment, Lin Goyan. My word, you've worked hard enough for it. So, my colleague from the International Table Tennis Federation, Amy Dean, doing the work, getting ready for the interview.
On behalf of
well done, Amy, thank you.
State Table Tennis Association, the host association,
the splendid trophies. They're rather unique, aren't they? Various colours with the globe at the top.
I welcome all of you.
Various speeches being made by our dignitaries, and just waiting for the presentation ceremony.
In last 3 days, from 16 top men, 16 top
pensive Zhu Yuling,
world ranking,
and of course twice world junior champion. Let's not forget that. I mean,
this tournament, prize money of
she actually won in Hyderabad. So
world number 2
memories for both Zhu Yuling and
gold medalist
Lin Goyan of Hyderabad. Now memories of Ahmedabad. ITTF ATTU 30 Asian Cup.
Gujarat was really lucky to be hosting this great event.
And happy memories for all.
Witnessed
those who don't know the city of Ahmedabad, we're on the very east of India. Something like a flight of 2.5 hours from Dubai. So here we go, the women's singles fight. I mean, again, breakneck speed, playing close to the table. And here are the features to look at are the short, quick, efficient strokes of both players, and their absolutely exquisite balance. Quick, and the anticipation is absolutely remarkable. Table tennis in the fast lane. Topspin play from both wings, outstanding balance, and clench of the fist when you win the point. Well, Liu Shiwen saved one match point from my memory in the 6th game, but when it came to the 7th, well, she could save no more. Shake hands, and I wonder, will we see both those players? Will we see this young man when we get to Tokyo in 2020 at the Olympic Games? I wonder, has he just now opened the door that was formerly only ajar?
Women's singles event.
Presentations are
ready.
As
Shri Chien-An Bhatt, Regional Head Gujarat,
cameraman works wonders.
To do the honors of presenting,
and we will be,
the prize, please.
I suspect, women's singles first. The third place is to be made by Mr. Chien-An Bhatt,
the second
Regional Head
in the women's
Gujarat ICICI Bank.
The world rank 5, Ishikawa Kasumi from Japan.
So third place from Japan, Kazumi Ishikawa, receiving her presentation from Chien-An Bhatt, the Regional Head Gujarat ICICI Bank. And music blurs, and it's the second time that Kazumi Ishikawa has actually been the bronze medalist. Her task is to try to break the stranglehold of China in women's table tennis. That's her goal, and of course, well, she wants to be in Tokyo in 2020, playing on home soil. She'd like that, and she will stay. And now then we're going to have the runner-up, and this is Sri Arun Banerjee, the treasurer of the Table Tennis Federation Association of India, and he is going to make the presentation to Liu Shiwen. So there Liu Shiwen enters the stage, shakes hands with Arun Banerjee and accepts the check, which should be for $3,500 US. I apologise. Liu Shiwen, China, the runner-up. And I mean, of course, previously 4 times the winner of this trophy. Hard when you've just lost such a tense final. I think if you lose 4-0 and you get killed, okay. But to lose in such dramatic circumstances, it's a brave young lady who smiles. So let's play credit to Liu Shiwen's strength of character. And now we will be welcoming onto the stage the Secretary General of the Table Tennis Federation of India, which will be Mr. M.P. Singh, and he will be coming forward to make the presentation to the winner, gold medalist, use whichever phrase you like, to the absolutely superb Zhu Yuling. Her consistency, her balance, her ability to recover, and moreover, her ability to stay mentally strong, well, hallmarks of her play. And now she shakes hands with Sri M.P. Singh. Check for $7,000. And how she's going to hold that check, I'm not too sure. She's going to have to innovate, and she does. And there we are. For the first time in her career, Zhu Yuling wins the Asian Cup. Smile, Zhu Yuling, you won, you were first. Time to rejoice. So our winners are all on the podium, and there's the men's singles winner, Lin Guoyan. Savour the moment, Lin Guoyan. Biggest of your career to date. He's had his disappointments, my word, he's had his disappointments, and he's come good. So there we have the medalists and our dignitaries for the women's event here in the splendid city of Ahmedabad for the ATTU ITTF Asian Cup. Now, nice to see all good friends at the end of the day, and that's exactly how sport should be. I always think, and some of the comments that I hear made, it's sport, it's a game. Okay, it's maybe a living, but enjoy it. Play hard, play fair. And so now we're going on to the men's presentation. And this is Sri Anuj Mehta, the Senior Vice President of TransStadia. And TransStadia is this wonderful venue in which we've been playing. And stepping forward is the supremely well-mannered, respectful Lee Sang-soo from Korea. And he has delighted us with his athletic play, and he beat Chien-An to secure third place, and of course earlier this year semi-finalist in the World Championships, spearheading the next generation of players from Korea. And he does speak English. You can converse quite well nowadays with Lee Sang-soo in English. Very, very able, intelligent young man. And now we move on to the runner-up, and this is to be presented by Sri Dinesh Kapadia, Secretary of the Sports Authority of Gujarat Province. And it's presented to Fan Zhendong. who now maybe has the unwanted accolade of 3 years in a row being the runner-up. Last 2 times beaten by colleague Zhu Jin, this time by another colleague, Lin Guoyan. So disappointed obviously fans then done, but great performance, and my word, you thrilled these crowds. And now we go on to the winner. Well, a very, very special moment. I've said it maybe 10 times, but sometimes for the player who gets left out, the player who is the runner-up time and again, as he was 3 times at the World Junior Championship, to come through and win one of the biggest tournaments on the ITTF calendar, it is Lin Guoyan. And there is, to present the prize, Vipul Mitra, the president of the Gujarat State Table Tennis Federation, the state in which Ahmedabad is the capital city and the biggest city. So a wonderful, wonderful moment for Lin Guoyan. The World Championships, he missed the bronze medal by a coat of paint. A wicked backhand from Zhu Jin, clipped the edge of the table. My word, it was a millimetre between no medal and the bronze in Dusseldorf. Now Lin Guoyan has gold in Ahmedabad. Well deserved for this young man. So there we have our leading names, and I think invitation to all our guests to come onto the stage and to celebrate this very, very special moment in the ATTU ITTF Asian Cup history. Out of your picture you can't see it, but there are rows and rows and rows of cameramen, and the vast majority of the crowd have stayed to pay homage. Lee Sang-soo. Hold the trophy up, Lin Guoyan, it's yours. No, what a display he gave us. So the players leave the stage, and we come to an end of 3 days of exhilarating sport, exhilarating table tennis. 3 days to remember, 3 days of excellence, and it culminated in drama in the women's singles final and in the men's singles final. And then the selfie of the 2 winners, Zhu Yuling and Lin Guoyan. Special moment in their table tennis careers. If you're the champion of Asia, you have the ability to be the champion of the world. Make no mistake about that. But here, as the crowd leaves, we say that we have the Roll of Honour. The women's bronze, Kazumi Ishikawa beat colleague Mia Hirano 4-3. Korea's Lee Sang-soo then won the men's bronze, beating Chien-An. And then Zhu Yuling came through to win the women's singles title. Fantastic final against Liu Shiwen. And then sheer drama as Lin Guoyan accounted for Fan Zhendong in 6 games to bring this wonderful tournament to a wonderful climax. With that, we say goodbye. We say goodbye from Ahmedabad, from a wonderful tournament. Goodbye from India.